Hey, Don here from Super Blast. I am back. It is Sunday. It's the 15th. Instead of having a staycation this year, we thought about it for about a couple hours, and then we decided, seeing as that I bought a brand new truck, that we needed to take it to the mountains. So we did, and boy, it runs good. Very comfortable car to have, a Toyota Tacoma, whatever the hell they call it. I'm in a coma. Too much vacation. Okay, we're going to be making a Zeta mix this morning, and we'll be back to check that out. Let's check the job out. Got this pool deck to do today, and we are going to be taking this wooden deck out. As you can see, it's all black down the side of the wall there. We have mold here. But I'm going to take this deck out of here, and I'm going to put cement in that wall over there. I wrapped it in plastic when I put it in like 20 years ago, and it's still really good. So that's going to be good for when I put a Dura-Rock on it, and I'm going to tile it after we cement everything. But this is really dirty. These rocks are from Kentucky and North Carolina. And we got stepping stones. I want to hit those. My wife's bird bath. Gonna clean that up. Back of the wall's not too bad. I gotta wet all these plants down real good first. You can see how that wall is pretty black right there. All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about this Zeta. It's a Zeta 40P. You can run two guys off of this. That's the extra one. That's me. Solo washer guy. I don't really need two guys doing soft wash. But anyway, there's the soft wash reel. And I have this tank here. I left 25 gallons of SH in tank A. So tank A is over there. This is the chlorine valve to turn the chlorine on. This is in the water position, so I want to close the water down. Okay, now we're ready to draw chlorine from tank A, which is the far side over there on the driver's side. All right, let's go ahead and fire this puppy up. We're going to draw the chlorine from tank A. Tank A, this is tank B. Tank C is the mixed tank. And there's still some fluid in there, but that's pretty old stuff. So I'm sure it's still got a little life to it. But we're going to add that 25 gallons in there with that. And then we're going to cut it with some water, and it already has soap in it, so we're good there. And that ought to be probably a 7 or 8% mix, I would say. All right, let's do it. Okay, I actually went ahead and turned the chlorine off and put the water back on. I want to let this thing warm up a little bit. Electric start should start right up. Nothing better than a Honda, right? We'll let that warm up a little bit, then we'll go ahead and make our mix. Boy, it feels good to get back. I think I need to do what? What? Get after it. All right, I got it fired up, and it's drawing the chlorine from the tank. Okay. We'll watch it come past here real quick. Going to come down below the level of the bar here in a second. Or not. I need to check, see what's going on. All right, Don, I'm back. I got a little bit of a delay happening here, but I should be able to fix it. See, this is the draw tube. that goes into the tank, okay? So, and we're that far from the top, so I got couplers in the garage and some more pipe. We'll have to add some, but anyway, this threaded piece busted off up here, so there's nothing in there to suck it out. We'll be back. Home Depot. All right, we're back after the trip to the Home Depot. So I had a couple other things I had to get, and there's my wife picking my vegetables. Anyway, they didn't have the part that was in question here, but you got to compromise. This is a reducer. Here's the threads I need, but you know, so I had to reduce her on down. Got it all replumbed. Let's have a look in the SH tank, huh? See our repair job. There you go. It's all hooked back up. That's pretty brave. Hovering this camera over that SH. That would be history. Anyway, that's the subject. The pool deck is awaiting, so we'll be right back with the warp speed, and you'll be able to see the transition of the black mold on the wall disappear. It's gonna be cool. All right, let's get after it. All right, back to what we were doing before. We got the Zeta. Okay, this is water off. When they're straight up, it's water on. Okay, the chlorine is open, down, and tank A is that way. Driver's side trailer is tank A. All right, now all we gotta do is start it up, and it's gonna transfer the chlorine into the mixed tank. All right, let's rock and roll. Now we should be all fixed and operational. Success. All right, transferring all the chlorine from this tank, 25 gallons, and you can see it's going into this tank. It's pretty cool that you can mix on the fly. You got a big enough job, you can just fill up with SH both tanks and make a bunch of mixes. Works really good. Anyway, it's a Zeta 40P. That's the top of the line upgrade, more or less, with the chemical sprayer. All right, I'm done, and we'll see you here shortly when we're getting the pool done. Get after it. All right, we got everything transferred, and it looks like I did the plumbing really well because it's only about an inch left in the bottom there, so that's pretty good. Anyway, you don't want to touch in the bottom anyway, because I think that's what maybe snapped that thing off. Chlorine is very, very corrosive, so after a long period of time, it even turns that PVC very brittle. But anyway, I just got done doing it, so now I'm back in the water position. And it's very important to rinse when you're done. Even I'm not going to use this. I'm going to go in the house and eat some lunch and let this thing run. So then I'll go ahead and set it back up, and then we'll be ready to get to work. All right? All right. Just a contractor tip on taking care of these chemical sprayers. All right, down here. Got this black mold down there. And it's everywhere. It's along that wall over there. Along these stepping stones. Anyway, we'll be moving the camera around as we go. Let's do a little warp speed on this, and you can watch the transition of the mold just disappear. let's have a look. Still got some areas right here. Got the wall cleaned up nice. Everything cleaned out. The table's nice and white. There's a story behind this table right here. My grandfather and I, we used to sit at that table. Had some really good conversations with that guy. Miss him dearly. Anyway, taught me a lot of about being a man. Anyway, look at that wall. Looks good. Deck looks good. Like I said, we're going to be tearing all this out. I just knocked the mold off the steps so it's a little bit safer. But in the next few weeks, we're going to be cutting this all out of here. And we're going to have some cement poured. Then I'm going to put some Dora rock on these walls. And we're going to put some cool looking tile out here and spiffy the place up a little bit. And we'll be ready for summer. All right, let's get after it. All right, after that nuking, you always want to make sure you water these plants that are around the pool. You can see the chlorine over there, or the soap, bubbling up in the flower bed, so gotta watch it. Anyway, just safety precaution. I wet them before I applied as well. These are gorgeous plants. Been here for years. Anyway, anything you see around this yard that's got anything to do with gardening, that's my wife. She's the one that takes care of this place. She works hard. She works just as hard as I do. Anyway, we're going to be back with the mini Mondu because I do believe it needs it. All right, we'll be back. All right, this thing's gonna look really good when it's rinsed. Came out nice. Got a couple little dark spots along the wall right there. We'll go ahead and pressure wash that. It should come right off of there. If not, we'll put a little bit more persuader on there. You know, SH straight up, baby. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast, and we'll be back for the final look. Get after it. And now for the satisfying rinse. All right, let's have a look. Now, this deck is like 23 years old. And look at the shape it's in. My wife takes care of all this stuff. I just clean it, you know. There's the waterfall. Nothing like coming home after a hard day's work and finding the bottom of the pool with a ice cold Yingling. All right, I'm done. And tomorrow we have a really 4,200 square foot house in the morning with a big driveway. Then I got a guy with a pool cage and a driveway. Then I have a regular customer just bought a new home that needs it cleaned up by tomorrow night, so I added that to the list. It's going to be, well, it's going to be a great day back to work. It's just going to pay for my whole entire vacation and then some. So that's always good when you can do that and pay for it in one day, you know what I mean? But it takes a long time to get to that point. And we did really enjoy our new truck. Gotta tell you, Toyota makes a really good product. Sharp looking. All right, I'm done. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Get after it. All right, now we're gonna get the pink power out and we're gonna clean this aluminum up. It's got some dirt down here, getting dingy and dirty. Going back to work tomorrow after a nice vacation. Gonna get this monster cleaned up. And it's also gonna be getting its picture taken with its older brother that's being built at Ameritech Pressure Washing Systems as we speak. So I'm going to clean it up and we're going to go ahead and get a picture. Wait till you see the older brother of this thing, double axle. It's just a crazy setup. It's going out to California, so it needs to have some very strict laws on their emissions and their, you know, how you do pressure washing out there. It's crazy, man. I wouldn't want to be out there. But it's getting a reclaimed water system putting on it, and a hot water unit. I think he's getting like 12 gallon a minute machines. Same ladder, rack, structure. I have a picture of it, and well, we'll just see the video tomorrow. It's going to be incredible. All right, man. We'll see you later, and get after it. Okay, for those who have aluminum trailers and have not seen this before, I'm going to use this product called Clear Pink Power, okay? And it's used for fast-acting, high-potency hydrochloric acid is in there. Formulated for use on machine finish, open pore cast aluminum finish only, oxidation remover, and metal brightener. Great product. And I just sprayed it on the back here. You can see it's foaming up already. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. We'll come back and look at it. Then we'll come back and look at the final rinse. All right, let's have a look and see what this stuff is doing. Look at that. It's just ate all that dirt and mold and crud off of there. It just gets dirty, you know. You get machine carbon going on, and you got dirt from people's houses and stuff on your trailer. Then it rains and you get mud all over it. But it does stain up. Everything is looking really good. I let this sit on here for about 10 minutes and just rinse her down. And now, real important, always cover the machines up with a plastic bag, because that pink power gets on any of the plastic pieces and it just leaves white stains that you can't get off. Anyway, then after I'm done doing this, I'm going to put some WD-40 on those motors and make them look brand new. And then it'll be ready for the old photo shoot tomorrow at Ameritech. And remember, if you need anything at all, Ameritech Pressure Washing Systems is bar none the #1 place to go. I'm Don, and it's just that easy. Get after it, and we'll be right back with the final look at this baby. All right, let's have a final look. She's all clean. The aluminum's nice and clean. Now all I got to do is do the WD-40 on these motors, and we'll be right back. All right, let's have a look. Shiny. That's the place, buddy. Ah, we got 3 chlorine tanks, SH1, SH2, and that's the mixed tank. So I got 110 gallons of SH and a mixed tank. 225 gallon buffer tank. 49-inch Mondu surface cleaner. 31-inch Mondu surface cleaner, mini Mondu. Okay, and we have these sparkling clean Honda IGX 800 8 gallon a minute machines, which are going to get bumped up to 10 gallon a minute machines in November. It's my birthday and I'm going to upgrade. You notice that these things are clean, 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 and they have. Well, this one has 499.5 hours on it. It looks like it just came out of the box. And we got our water cooler, you gotta have it. We got our double gang valve here. Double loaders. When you want to switch to the 49-inch Mondu over there, you go ahead and crank this off, both of these. This is half-inch line right here. Plug in a jumper, which takes it down to one line, and you get 16 gallons of look out per minute. This is your chlorine mixing station. I demonstrated that earlier today. This is the Zeta 40P. 150 foot of water line, 100 foot of water line. LED lights. 4 of those on the trailer for doing night work. 3/8 pressure hose on this reel here. Everything's electric with hose guides on here. This is the soft wash system. This is where you soak your downstream injector. Always keep it in water or spray it with WD-40. And we have a wand storage compartment down here. Custom made and satisfying. Then we have this toolbox. Just keeps your basic stuff. And this is the jumper I was telling you about. Goes down. Then I can scale down to 1/8 inch when I do it. And 3/8 line, and then you get 12 gallons a minute for really tough driveways. You can run the little mini Mondu with that. It's really radical. All right, and then there's only one thing left to do here to get ready for the week now that I'm back on vacation. It also saves you about 15 minutes in the morning and about $6 a day. But we're on the way of making ice here, and I got 2 bags in the freezer, so by the end of the day I'll have 5 bags of ice and I'll be ready to roll. Get ready for the week. That thing's pretty cool, man. You turn it on in the morning, when you get home from work, there's 30 pounds of ice. Bag it, freeze it right there, and you're ready to go, man. Any way you can save time and money is a good thing. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. Get after it. Don here from Super Blast. My whole family gets after it. Even my dog gets after it. Watch this. Hey, Sam, sit down. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Get after it. What do we do, hon?
We all get after it.
See that? Get after it.
Under a bad sun with a blue moon in your eye, and you woke up this morning, all that love had gone. Your papa never told you about right and wrong. But you're looking good, baby. I believe that you're feeling fine. Shake my body, born under a bad sun with a blue moon in your eyes. So sing it now. Woke up this morning, got a blue moon, blue moon in your eyes. Listen, you woke up this morning, the world turned upside down. Lord, about things ain't been the same since the blues walked